Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Archinomad, and in today's tutorial I will teach you a cool looking chair design using the mask method in Revit. As you can see in this image, you can make it in any of the shape you want, and I will teach you how to create it. And it looks really nice, and it's kind of you can say it's organic kind of thing, kind of a ribs design here. So it looks really nice. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm now here on my architecture template on level 1. So first we are going to create a simple floor. So I'll just go here on the floor option and I'll just select it and create a simple rectangle, and I'll hit OK. And now I will first create its reference plane. Why I'm creating right now? Because when you create the reference plane after going under the option of this place mask, you will face some difficulties to see that reference plane on the site elevation, and that's the reason why I'm creating this reference plane before starting our mask in place method. Okay, so first I will just go to my level 1. I will just create reference plane first, and before that I'll make sure I'll select my units. So for that, press UN on your keyboard and just go here, and you can select any one of it according to your project. I'll select meter for this project because I like to prefer meters, and then I will set this to decimal 2 points will be okay. I'll hit OK. Everything is good. I'll now press RP, shortcut for the reference plane, creating reference plane. I'll just drag I'll place a simple reference plane here, one more here. This will be the width of our chair. So let's set its width first. Press DI, shortcut key for dimensioning. Click this one and this one. And now I'll set this anyone off. I'll just select this one. Then I'll select this unit and I will just set it to 1.40 meters. This will be fine for this design. And then I'll set the horizontal reference plane from pressing again the RP reference plane shortcut, and this will be our length of our chair. So I'll press again DI, I'll select this both, and then I'll select any one of it. Just go here and select I'll make it 4 meter. I'll set 4. I'll hit enter, and now it's set it. Now we need to create 2 more reference line for this middle for the middle structure. I will tell you why later and you will understand automatically. And then I'll again go to reference. I'll create a reference plane. I'll set hit the key RP. I'll just place simply anywhere here, and I'll just here, and now I'll press DI again to set this reference plane equally divided. And when you create this dimensioning, you see this EQ option coming up. You just select this one, it will automatically adjust all in equilibrium. You can say equal. So now I'll just drag this a little bit closer for our understanding. You can delete this one, we don't need it. Okay, so now I'll just set this name to number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Why we are creating this name? Because it's very important to identify which reference plane we are going to model the shapes. So this will be our length, and now I will set its depth also. So I'll go here and I'll just delete this one. We don't need this. Okay, so now I'll just press L shortcut for level, and now I will just set the level 0.90 meter. I'll select this one and 0.90. Yeah, that's enough for this project. This height will be, I think, good. You can select by your own design or whatever you want. Again, I want to create a center of this reference. I'll create a new reference plane for the center of this depth. So I'll press again RP. Now I'll just place it here. I'll again go to DI. I'll just select here equal. Make sure it should be equally divided or it will be messing around here. And if you switch on this thin line, you will see a nice sharp lines here. So now I will just start creating through massing inside option in the in place mass. So make sure that before you start, you should switch on this show mass by setting option. I mean, this bulb will be pop up if you click here, or you can just go here, show mass and forms and flow. So now I'll just create this in place, and I'll just name it organic chair. Okay. Now I will just start creating by this model line method. The shortcut is keys li, or you can just select here. And first I will set its reference plane. That's why I was telling you that time you should rename it, because you need to identify where we are going to put this model line in which reference plane accordingly. So I'll first select the reference plane 1 because we are going to create the first on the model in the first reference plane. So I'll just hit OK, and then make sure that it should be selected here on draw on work plane, and make sure this should be unchecked 3D snapping. And then I will just go here by the start and radius arc method. I'll just go here and select one more here. I'll just make a nice curve kind of arc, and I'll just select, because this is our starting, so I don't want to make it large, and I just want to make it small kind of curve. Okay, I'll just select here, and I'll just give a nice sitting area depth here, and I'll just select this one. It will be okay. Okay, this height will be okay for the first one, and then I'll just select this one, and then I'll just maybe a little bit here will be good. Yeah, this looks really perfect. So now I'll just close this by selecting the line, hit escape. You can see it's showing on the one segment. When you select, it will pop up with the one segment, and you can also check it's on reference plane. You can change its host by selecting the model line, and you can change its host here. So this one will be okay for the first, and I'll show you on 3D. Here we can see this is on our first the level on the level. This is our first reference, and if you cannot see, you can just simply switch on off this one, and you can able to see this thick line. So now I'm going to do it. I'll just simply copy this one by mirroring it to the number 4, because this will kind of be giving a nice twist to this chair, because this is a two-side sitting chair. So I'll just create its mirror. I'll just select this one. I will go to this option, mirror draw axis method. I'll just drag a simple here line, and I'll just drag this, or you can just move it. It will be better. Just select this constraint, and oh sorry, this one should be checked, and then you should be placing here. And if you cannot get its the proper position, you can just simply drag it, or you can move that whole. Just make sure that it should select like this whole, and you can just select in 3D also if you cannot, if you're getting trouble in placing in this floor plan. So you can just select and drag it from your simply keyboard by the arrow key. It should not be perfect, you can just place it anywhere. Then okay, I'll just move this one to a little bit here, and then make sure that it should be sitting on the, I mean the host should be on level, I mean sorry, the reference plane 4. So now it's on the reference plane 4. You can see it's showing here, and this will be on the reference plane 1. So now we are going to create we are going to create a model line for the reference plane number 2 and the reference plane number 3, and we are going to same mirror this number 2 to the number 3, and we are going to create the mass. So we'll get a dual edge sitting here will be the sitting place, and here will be sitting place. It's kind of this shape, kind of S, you can say. Okay, so now I'll just go to my south elevation, and I know it's sometimes it get confusing by creating over and over it. So it depends on your experience on it. I mean, according to you, you can create in the side and you can just shift it here. I will just create on the side for your easy, I mean, to understand. You can understand easily. So I'll just go again to the model line. Make sure it should be on a reference plane 2, because we are now going to work on reference plane 2. I'll select this one. I'll just go to this and make sure I'll select the I will create a baseline first. This is our base, so I'll just baseline. This should be 1.4, and this is 1. Oh, there you can just type it on keyboard. That's fine. So now you just go here on this again, the same arc radius method, and you can just drag it and just I mean, we can just make it a little bit from the inside, because it's getting too much out, then it will be too much outward. So I'll just go here from a little bit from inside, and I'll just go here and I'll just select, let's give a nice curve. Okay, that's fine. So okay, and then should be here. That's fine. Perfect. This looks really great. So now we're going to make sure this one we can see we need to trim it. So if you forgot to trim it, you cannot create a mass because it's getting out of the line. So make sure you should trim it, and just select it to make sure it should be on a one segment. Okay, you can just see, if you just hover your mouse any of it, you can see it will reflect, or you can press tab. You can just make sure that it should be on one segment when you hover your mouse. So I'll select it. I can also check it should be on a reference plane 2. Now I'll just do one thing. I'll just select this one. I'll just move this one to this place, and as you know, we just created from our scratch, so I'll just drag it, and I can adjust by my keyboard, just a little bit, not too much. That should be a little bit inside. This one will be okay. Now we'll just go to on my level 1, this floor plan. I'll just select this one. I'll do the same thing just like we did for the number 1 reference plane. I'll just select this one, the mirror of it, and now I will just drag this to here on the reference plane number 3. So now I will just use this move option. Constraint should be removed. I'll just place it simply here, and I'll just select this hole and set it to number 3. So now we can check on 3D. We just created our nice cool looking model line. Now through this model line we're going to create the mass. That's why we choose this mirror, because this will be the first sitting area and this will be the second sitting area. So it's kind of a twist kind of look you will see later on. So now just select this hole by dragging the mouse and just go to here, solid form, and for better view I'll just select this fine, I'll just select this variety, and then you can see giving a little kind of a blue of color, we can just go here and we can change its material. I'll just select, simply I'll just go first, let me shed the shade. I'll just select this one, I'll go to its material category. I'll use the sash. It looks really nice when you render for your project, so I just better use this one, or you can create from your own Autodesk default factory. And yeah, so never mind. Okay, so I'll select the slash, I'll select this one. Sometime it gets that's the problem. Sometime it, so I'll just press double click here. Yeah, now it's selected. I can see here, so now it's looking really nice. It should not be the perfect one. You can create your own patterns, whatever you want. Go set to realistic. Now we got our shape. So now we need to create those ribs through using the creating the voids. You can just place simply the voids to it, and just need to copy it again and again and again to the last to the end, and we get this cool looking ribs. And we are going to place 4 supporting rods or supporting beams to it, and then down one also to get better support to this chair. And let's go ahead. Okay, so now I'll just do one thing. I'll go to its one of this front view. I'll just select, maybe the west will be, I think, good. Yeah, this one will be good. So let's set it to shaded. That's okay, fine. You can just work accordingly to you. I'll just select the hidden one. I'll make sure that should be thin line, should be off. Okay, so I will just go to my one of this the floor plan, the top view, and I'll just now start creating the ribs as you saw in the picture. So now I'll just use this rectangle method to create the void. So I'll just select this model line, then I'll select the rectangle. I'll just simply create here one, and now I'll make sure that it should not be more than 5 centimeter, or maybe 250 or 200. Yeah, 200 is good. Fine, no problem. Now I'll select this one. I'll just go here in the form and create a void form, and I'll go to 3D. You can see now we just need to drag it to the upside, and if you just click outside of it, you will see it's already cut it. So what you're going to do is you can just press tab, then it will appear. So you can see it's cutting down here, so we need to make it a little bit more inside. So just simply using my keyboard arrow, I'll just go it a little bit up, and you can just give nice the same one. 200 would be good, I think so. Let's check. Yeah, 200 could be good. It gives a nice constant kind of ribs, so it will look really good. I'll just go to 3D. Now you can see we just created our first ribs, the slice of it. So what we're going to do is we need to repeat this to the whole, and I know we cannot use the array method here, and we just need to simply copy one by one. So we're going to go its front elevation, that is called the west. I'm taking here. You can take any one of it which is on according to your project. So I'll just go here and hit the tab key, and I'll just go here and hit the tab key. Okay, now you can find this one, and I'll just simply select the copy. Make sure it should be on a multiple, because we need to create a lot of multiple voids. So the first one I'll just create simply okay, so let me just create from the first point. I'll just create from here, and I'll just place it. Okay, let me check. I think this one will be good. I think so. No problem. No, let me just make it a little bit closer. I just want to adjust a little bit. So I'll just go on top. Let me check it. Okay. Yeah, this one 100, 200, 200. Because this one is the 200, so I just want to make it persistence. The constant should be 200. You can use by your own, no problem. So now I'll just select this first void by hitting tab again. I'll just select this one. I'll just select this copy method, multiple should be checked. Now I will just copy it to the whole way till here. So I'll just select this one for the reference, and I will again place it here. We're just going to do this again and again, so it will be persistent and you will get the accurate this gap, the rib gaps to all over it. So I'll just make it fast and I'll just finish it. Okay, so now we just created our all the ribs, the voids, so we can check on 3D. So now you can see it look really nice, and we got a nice shape over it through this mask. So the main part is done. Now we just need to put that beam to support this ribs, and also the bottom one to give a nice standing supportive. So I'll just make a simple one. I'll just create I can just create any of the mass, and we can just make it just make it look like we can give a material to it like steel or something like that. We can just close this one and finish it. Now I will just create through the model in place the same thing. It's the same method. No, I don't need to save it. And this for this one I'll just want to, maybe I'll select on, yeah, okay, let's just make it on a casework. That's fine. Okay, so I'll just first select its, pick a plane. Want to select its plane. I'll be starting from this surface, so it will go to the all the way on the down. So I'll just select this one. Now I'll go to its any of maybe on south elevation. So here we're going to create that rectangle extrusion. Okay, I think I need to create here also. Okay, so so now I will just go to create. Okay, oh yeah, we are already selected. So now we'll just create a small kind of giving its support. I'll just make it a little bit down. You can make it by your own, no problem. So I'll just select this one. I'll just copy it. I'll just copy the same thing to here. Don't need to be accurate. And I'll just select this one. I'll just copy to this middle line. I can use it, this mirror option. I'll just select this one. Oops, it's too much up. It should be on the middle or somewhere here. So I'll just drag it. Yeah, we can put this or maybe a little bit more down. And then we can just select OK. And you can see here, you can just give the material first so that you can, I will just select, go here, material, I'll select the steel. It looks nice, I think, in the rendering also. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll just go here and I'll just select this top view, and I'll just simply select this arrow. I'll just drag it to the little bit of up, little bit above, kind of a little bit outside, just a small outside. Okay, fine. I'll just do the same thing for this one. Okay, it's very close, I think. Yeah, that's why it gets attached. Okay, fine. I'll just check it. Okay, we just need to make it more a little bit down, so I'll just double click this one or just edit this one. So I'll just go to its 3D, we can just do, or we can just go to its south elevation, and we can just drag it, both of it, so it would be nice. I think that's good. Okay, yeah, so this one is looking good now, and we got our supporting for this rib also. We can make it a little bit more down, just because of the floor we cannot see it, but when you just finish, you can just simply hide this one and you can see it's visible. Or we can just simply place a little bit this one to the upside. We can go select this one and just go to the south elevation and just move it. And I think I need to check on wireframe. Okay, select here. Okay, and then I'll just move it to the, oops, I forgot to select this whole, and then, oops, okay, now, okay, I'll just move it now. The whole should be outside. Let's see. Okay, I think we need to check on 3D. Yeah, now we can see it's a little bit of detail on here, and let me just change its material, so I'll show you how it's gonna look like on rendering. So I'll just select, go to structure, I'll just simply create a finish, and I'll just select any one of this white color, maybe anything, just a little bit white or something like that. Clad white will be also good, no problem. And it will be just simply 1 centimeter will be just for this project. I just want to make it a bit glowing effect to reflect. So I'll just start my Enscape and let's see how it's gonna look like. So let's wait for some time. It will start soon. Okay, so here we are with our chair. It looks really amazing. As you can see in the renderer, you can select, you can see it's the color of the steel. It's really shining and looks really great. It looks really nice. Okay, as you can see from the top also. So this is much for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be coming with new ideas, with new things and trips with some of them in Revit. So subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, give a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. So okay, see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.